welcome to the To Be Told podcast. My name is Erica and this is Brandy.
Hey, everybody.
Now, you guys, if you're joining us for the first time, which you hope you're not, our podcast is focused on providing underserved and underprivileged communities, particularly communities of color, with the information and tools to improve their dental health care experience.
Mhm.
All right. So, still on our restorative care series. So, obviously, it takes a lot to restore teeth, and there's different steps and there's different processes. So, this week we're going on full dentures because we
Yes.
did partials. Now we're on full. Okay. So
Mhm.
my number one question to you, Brandy, is what are full dentures and why would someone need a full mouth of dentures?
Yes. Okay. So the full set of dentures, of course, it's a teeth replacement. So for people who don't have any teeth. So if you watch last week's episode, partial dentures are for folks who are missing teeth here and there, and it's going to replace those teeth. But you still have natural teeth in place. For full dentures, you do not have any teeth. So you could have a full denture just for the top arch, or you can have a full denture just for the bottom arch. You could still have some teeth remaining in your top arch and still be wearing a full lower denture as well. So hopefully that makes sense. If you don't have any lower teeth, you'll wear a full lower denture. If you still have upper teeth, then you will either wear a partial or you have all of your upper teeth. So they replace your teeth so that you restore function for eating and also aesthetically restore function as well.
So it could be the whole mouth is full of dentures, like no teeth at all, or
Mm.
it could be say your top teeth had to be removed, so but you still got your real teeth at the bottom, vice versa, right?
Right. Yep,
So
exactly. Mhm.
okay, and then like I said, why would this happen to someone?
So I guess a ton of reasons, but if there is a lot of decay and teeth need to be removed because there's a lot of cavities, teeth need to be removed because they're broken down and non-functional, or there's a lot of periodontal infection present. So that is gum disease or periodontal disease, which destroys the tissues and the bones that hold the teeth in place. So, if you have periodontal disease and your teeth become loose because of that, the teeth need to be removed. And there's no replacement outside of removing the teeth, other than implants or dentures.
And there's many reasons why people could have lost their teeth. Could have been,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Drug use, it could be, like I said, extended. The decay could be from drug use. The
Hmm.
decay could be from just not taking care of your teeth, not brushing, not flossing, not visiting the dentist, not really knowing what's going on. And then going to the dentist one day. We have this happen a ton. People will come in and it's been years and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm not having any issues." And then we look at the X-rays, and it's like, "Well, you have full-on periodontal disease. These teeth are you're going to lose them at some point." So it's a lot of reasons. Yes, drug use, periodontal disease, cavities, decay, just not caring for your teeth in general.
Or like someone could be in a tragic accident or something like that, right? Too, like they lose their
Yeah,
teeth.
yep.
Okay.
And any what? Yep. Somebody could be in an accident, and lose their teeth. They could be in a fight and lose their teeth, and you need to
Yeah.
replace them.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's many reasons, but the the thing to know is that if you don't have teeth, this is the way you can restore function. So whether you lost them from cavities or neglect, or you lost them because you, like Erica said, you were in an accident or you were a drug abuser at one point, it don't really matter, to be quite honest. How you lost them. I mean, you still need to replace them, but there are many reasons. So it's
Okay.
something to think about.
Not to get off topic, but you did mention that sometimes people have no symptoms and they'll have periodontal disease. So, like, so no type of like bleeding or nothing. They just, it does this happen often that they just There's no
So people
symptoms.
always have symptoms. So I
Oh,
said they come in and say that there's
oh,
no issue.
they say they have
They
issues.
always have symptoms. If your gums bleed at all, that's a sign of disease. It's not normal for gums to bleed, but everybody comes in and thinks it's normal for some reason, just because their gums bleed. So that's the very first sign. Your gums can't talk to you. They can't communicate with you any other way than to become sore, inflamed, to bleed. That's their way of communicating and saying, hey, something's going on. I don't know what it is. You need to figure it out. Otherwise, I'm gonna
Mhm,
continue to do this, and it's
mhm,
going to get worse.
mhm.
So, yeah, you really have to step in. Flossing is everything, and I mean, I know people don't like to do it for some reason. It's one of those things people just are
It
not.
is. It is. I did use my water pick though, so it was cool. It kind of like I had to keep my mouth closed because it kind of like shot out
Yeah,
all over the
that's why
mirror
I
when I
say to
didn't.
do a shower is a good
Yeah,
thing.
they're right, and I think that's what I'm gonna do because I was like, oh, this is too much. I'm up here cleaning the mirror off. But
Yes,
yeah, it was cool though. But sorry, not to digress. But yeah, I just wanted to know that I was like, okay.
yeah.
So
So people always have, and sometimes their teeth will be loose.
then that's
Um,
a big sign. Like,
but they won't know it. Sometimes they don't know it. Like they'll
mhm,
come in, and if I do the cleaning and start removing, calculus and tartar, and I'll be like, these teeth are loose. Oh, they are, and then they'll start it. So people don't know what's going on with them. Nobody really,
mm,
I don't know. So yes, people always have symptoms, and
okay,
especially with periodontal disease, they do. Their
okay.
breath could smell bad, and people could be like, oh, other people might tell them for some reason. People whose breath
Oh,
smells bad, they don't
they
even know. Like,
got halitosis.
it's strange, but yes, and
Well, people
listen,
sometimes there's certain people that I'm a kind of person, and I'm gonna tell you like your zippers down, or you got something on your face, or da,
for
da,
some
da,
people,
da. You,
some people feel uncomfortable
but
saying,
that kind of thing, people are very uncomfortable telling someone like. Okay, so moving on. So, how do you prepare for getting dentures?
well, listen, first you need to find yourself a reputable dentist. Um, any, I don't want to say any dentist, but dentists, regular general dentists are qualified to fabricate dentures and have make dentures. You can visit a prosthodontist who specializes in replacement teeth, bridges, crowns, dentures, and things like that. But any regular dentist should be capable of, making dentures for you that are suitable and acceptable. So you want to find the right dentist. And so once you find the right dentist, you want to consult with that dentist so you can know your options. So that's your goal of visiting the dentist. What are your options to replace your teeth? And like we said in the beginning, you may need a full denture just up top or just on the bottom, or whatever the case is, your dentist will let you know. Um, and then, of course, you have to consider the cost of those things. And so, wherever you go, if you have dental insurance, they will go through your dental insurance and see what's covered. If you do not have dental insurance, then they will give you the fees for the dentures. The dentures can range anywhere from, on the low end, $1,000, on the high end 4,000 and up, depending on what kind of denture you're getting. But most dentures are covered by insurance. They are only covered once in a specific time, so it depends on the insurance. Sometimes there's one set every 5 years, every 10 years, depending on what's going on. But you would have to find out from your insurance.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's covered by insurance. So, hopefully, the people who do need this type of thing would have insurance. I mean, okay. So, all right. So, what we're going to do is, since it's so much information with the full dentures, we're obviously going to break this into 2 episodes. So,
Mhm.
on our next episode, we're going to talk about the stages of getting the dentures.
Mhm.
And then after that, we're going to talk about how uh, the first day of when you get the dentures, your first day of having them, and then also how to care for them because that's very important because those are cost saving measures, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to make
Okay,
sure you're taking care of your investment.
right, exactly. Okay, all right. So all good stuff like always for our
Mhm.
resident expert, Brandy. So you guys tune in next time to get the second part of Full Dentures. As always, check us out on our website. Has all the links to all of our socials, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And thank you again for joining us.
Yep. You guys take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.